What's up you guys? Welcome to another Java tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create a linked list that will hold any type of element. And also by the end of this tutorial I will tell you guys how in the world this is possible. So before I start actually talking about linked lists and all that good stuff, I want to tell you one thing. So I'm in this Christian college, right? And now they're celebrating something called Easter, and I was like, what the heck is Easter? And so so they started explaining to me how long time ago there was a guy named Jesus, and I was like, hey, I know who Jesus is, I've read about him in the Quran. They were like, no, 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 no. What you think happened and what actually happened are two different things. I was like, what did actually happen? So they started explaining to me how Jesus died on a cross, and after 3 days he was resurrected. And I was like, whoa, this is such a different story from what I've learned and what I've believed in for my entire life. Because in Islamic culture or in the Islamic religion, you believe that Jesus wasn't crucified from the first place and God have lifted him up to him and saved him from the death on the cross. So I was like sitting with my Christian friends and they were like, whoa. And I was like shocked and they were shocked. And it was a pretty chill moment. So it's pretty cool. Okay, back to Java. So let's go ahead and create our linked list. And guys, I know this is going to be a little bit weird if you're doing it for the first time, but it's going to be a linked list of type object. And I'm going to explain to you why in the world we need that. So and name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it object linked list and set it equal to new linked list. So let's go ahead and add a bunch of elements of different type. So let's go ahead and add an integer and a double and a boolean and a string. And let's go ahead and print that out. System out print line, and just pass in the name of the linked list, and let's go ahead and run that. And as you guys can see, where is it? As you guys can see, it compiled successfully. It did not give me any errors because it said, okay, I don't care about whatever you want to put in there. I'm just going to take it. If you're going to go ahead and put an integer, I'm going to take that. If you're going to go ahead and put a double, I'm going to take that. If you're going to go ahead and put in a boolean, I'm going to take that because I'm a linked list data structure of type object. I am the grandfather of all types. I can take whatever type you want to pass in. So that's the power of having a linked list data structure of type object. So guys, let me explain to you why in the world this is true. So as you guys can see, on the top here, there is object. And what this means is basically this. This means that I am the grandfather of all types. So a number is an object, a boolean is an object, an integer is an object. Everything that is under the object is considered an object. But let me show you something pretty cool. Let's go ahead and change that to number. And as you guys can see, it gave us a bunch of errors. It said, okay, I am a linked list data structure of type number. So I can take whatever number you want to pass in me. I don't know if that's a correct way to say it, but whatever you want to add, it should be a number. And the reason why it gave us errors here is because of this. I said, okay, I am a linked list data structure of type number, so I can take whatever number that you pass in here. I can't take a string. I can't take anything that is in this level. If I'm a linked list data structure of type number, then I can only take the ones that are below me. And check this out, guys. Once you get to a more specific type, like for example, integer, it's going to be even more specific. It's going to say, okay, so I'm an integer, meaning that I am not this, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not this. So guys, remember, a linked list data structure, you need to specify the type. And when you specify the type, you force this linked data structure to be of a specific type. For example, when I said object, it allowed me to have all this. When I said number, it allowed me to have all of this. When I said integer, it only allowed me to have integers. And as you guys can see, it said, I can't take this, I can't take this, and I can't take this. So this is pretty much your quick tutorial on linked list data structure of type object and what happens behind the scene. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you liked my Easter story. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So peace out. I'll see you next time.